Hey people. Oh boy. My first bike ride of the year. Starting off in Playa Del Rey. I have not ridden my bike in probably 3 months. Got sick, had a mild flu thing, a viral infection. I just have a whole bunch of stuff on my to-do list. I've been really busy. Had the holidays. Put on a chunk of weight. I've lost 6 pounds in the last 2 weeks just by cutting back on all the garbage I was eating. And so I'm going to do a bike ride today. Haven't done a bike ride, as I said, in months. I've seen, during the summer, I saw a guy had a heart attack on the bike path and died. Saw a guy that lifeguards were taking care of. So I don't know if it was a panic that I just didn't want to ride, or I was nervous, or I was just too busy, or who knows. But I'm back at it. I'm going to take a long ride to Santa Monica, so I'm going to have to go really slow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this ride without being in shape. At least I was able to get on the bike without a problem. Get this in the right gear. So we are probably going to do a slow ride today. I'm doing okay without feeling exhausted. I'd love to go to Torrance right now. It's a really good ride when I go to Torrance. The only problem is that I usually get massively exhausted for some reason. I don't know if it's riding into the wind or going up hills, or I don't know what it is. And I mean, I'm out of breath right now. Just walking up a hill to get over to where I was where I started. So you see those mountains way out there? That's where we are heading. Those are the Santa Monica Mountains. But a few months ago, all that stuff back there was on fire. I have never seen these guys clean the sand over here, ever. And as I'm watching right now, there's just a bunch of junk that's still left on the ground, even after they are cleaning it. So it's not too effective. So my mouth is already dry, my tongue is dry. I'm riding right into a wind, which is I don't understand why people need to blast all this ghetto music when they're riding their bike. I don't get it. So I'm already bogging down right now. I'm feeling it. Last time I did this ride, I was doing pretty good. So speed 12 miles an hour, distance 1.5 miles, time 13 minutes since I started. Probably 5 minutes of riding. We're at the 11.5 mile mark. Whew. It is breezy out here right now. Yeah, I'm slowing down. I'm bogged way down. Let's see how far I go. Got a nice county sign here, covered with stickers by a bunch of idiots. Whew. Some ridings with some new bike gear. Well, let me slow down here. That makes me highly visible. Yeah, I live in LA. I'd say about once a day we have a hit and run felony, which means bodily injury or death, either to a vehicle or a bike rider. So I am riding straight into the wind, which is really slowing me down and wearing me out. On my first ride in months. And had I gone to Torrance, I probably would be riding with the wind instead of against it. So I'm gonna have to take a drink of water soon. I haven't had water since last night. Normally I like to drink some water before I go out to rehydrate the body from the night. But I did not do that, so I'm very dehydrated. Bologna Creek is to the right. That goes all the way across the city. A good chunk of it, at least half the city, width from east to west, and feeds out into the ocean. There's a lot of water in there now because of the rain. So it kind of looks like a big lake, a big river. I don't know what the difference is. So when I rode during the summer, if you look at the videos I posted, you'll see that most of this was dry and filled with a lot of trash. So when it rains, all that stuff gets swept down to the ocean and gets filtered out. And if you check the videos out, I showed there was some equipment in here donated that was out here to clean the water and all the junk. I don't know where that equipment is now. Whew, am I dehydrated. And I'm barely moving. Usually when I do Torrance, if I'm doing 12 miles an hour, I'm doing good. If I do this route, 15 or 16 is good. Doing 9.5. And I am burned out. Breathing seems to be about normal. It is about 10 a.m. I think, so 10 a.m. during the week. So there are very few people out right now. People that are working are obviously not going to be out. A lot of people just come out on the weekends. Right, let me lean down, get some juice to help me here. Bottle cap tastes nasty. Hopefully there's no mold in it. Drinking strawberry banana juice that I picked up from the market. It was on sale yesterday. That's good stuff for my rides. Yuck. I hope that's not soap or dirt. It didn't taste exactly fresh. Riding in the marina right now, Marina Del Rey. The way to tell how quiet it is when I get into Venice area. You always have the meth heads and the homeless bums and the drug addicts and the people with cuckoo problems. So on the weekend it's really bad, but there are a lot of people out there, so a lot of vendors, a lot of tourists, a lot of homeless people that live on the path, and you just have a not so good crowd. But during the week, we'll see how bad it is. I also want to get over to Washington Boulevard. That's usually a madhouse, bumper to bumper, lots of cars. It's just a zoo over there. We'll see how bad it is. And then when I ride through Venice, it's usually very noisy, a lot of music blasting. I'm gonna have to change lanes soon. I'm just burned out. 9.7. I don't have the energy right now. And if I do it this way for the whole ride, then at least if I don't overexert myself and keep the heart rate okay and the body okay, then I'll be happy. There's not been one car that has driven past me since I got on this road. On the weekend, okay, here comes a car now. On the weekend, there will be lots of cars. Cars coming up behind me. It sounds like a truck. He's switching gears. I got a mild headache. From a tight neck and tight shoulders and sinuses and who knows what else. Is this person gonna make a U-ey? No. So I'm gonna have to lane change where that truck is. I'm gonna get into the parking lot. I'm gonna ride this along, I think it's Admiralty Way, I don't know. We'll get onto Washington Boulevard and then onto the bike path in Venice. Do a nice smooth ride. We'll get into Santa Monica. I'd love to go all the way down to Will Roger State Beach. I don't know if I have the puch to do that. That's a Yiddish word. Nobody behind me, looking over my shoulder. Nobody behind me. Yeah, I feel a lot better right now. I am wearing massive reflective outfits, or a reflective outlet. You can see me from blocks away. You cannot miss me. Now, I thought about that because when you're riding your bike, you don't really want to be noticeable. You don't want to stand out on a bike path. You don't want people to be able to see you from miles away, especially if you scream at them to get out of your way. But when you're riding out here, it's a wild west, and you really need to be seen. You need to be seen by the bike riders that are going 3 times my speed instead of this slow training speed that I'm at right now, just trying to get by. And when you are on the road, see, like this guy up here ahead of me, you can see that yellowish lime. I think it's yellow. You can see that from far away. So if you're wearing a jacket or a vest like that, or sleeves, and you have a helmet like that, people are going to see you, at least in the daytime. So yeah, my breathing's kind of, wow, not so happy right now. Doing a slow coast, trying to build up some energy, not to exhaust myself. Last time I was here about 4 months ago. Let's cross the road. Why can't people go somewhere without looking at their cell phone or talking on their phone? Why do people are so needy nowadays, they live on that phone. They go into lobbies, they're on the phone. They're in a market, they're on the phone. So, last time I was here, they were still doing construction, and they still are. That's probably a year of construction, at least. The building to my left, they partially finished that, and the building over there in front to the left, that's almost done. So I've got all the cool biking gear, but I go so slow. People probably wonder, what the heck is he wearing all this biker stuff for when he can't even ride? Are we clear on the left? We're clear on the left. We're not clear on the right. Come on, come on, come on. I see you. Oh, making a U-turn. He saw me. Oh boy. So we're gonna get off. Right now we are in the marina in a parking lot by the county library, and across the street I'll be in a little side area, walking area, bike area. Oop, make sure you go to the left. I usually forget to do that. If I did, I would have ridden right into the building here, which is new. This was not here when I was here last time. Yeah, I'm struggling. We got this guy smoking a cigarette over here, killing my lungs. So, oh, just missed the light. Got a homeless guy on the lawn talking to himself, smoking. Another person on the bench getting ready to smoke. A guy that walked across the don't walk sign, smoking. She looked over her shoulder, so I nodded to her, like, yes, that is me. A couple of dogs sniffing the lawn. A couple of more dogs, a couple of other dogs doing a walk. I like taking my dog down here, but she likes to dig up the lawn and get all muddy. Another. County fire station across the street. So I think they said yesterday it was like 73 out here. We had a nice little warm day. Today, when I got out, it was about 66 in the morning. And they said we'd be at 71, I think. Around 11 o'clock. And I want to be halfway down with this ride somewhere around 11 or 12. So another person sleeping on the bench. Alrighty, got music over there. So the plan is, started off around Playa Del Rey area, riding to the Marina Del Rey. My wrists are already sore from leaning forward. Told you I'm out of shape. Gonna go into Venice, ride through Santa Monica, and if I have enough energy, that's a big if, but if I have enough energy, I will cruise into LA City towards Will Rogers Beach area. Maybe, that's a big maybe. Because the headache is definitely pounding. When you have a headache, you don't know if it's from high blood pressure or exertion or heat exhaustion or just because you have a headache, which I started off with. So I'm gonna go slow and then I'll come back through Santa Monica. If I think I have the energy, which I highly doubt. I didn't even bring any food with me, just liquid. If I have any energy, I will drive through the Culver City area, try to get into Playa Vista for a few seconds. And you'll notice that I'm a kind of person that stays on the sidewalk until I can get to the bike path. Thankfully, the city of Los Angeles does not cite you for doing that. I think they realize the streets are so dangerous that you should have the option to ride. And you just saw somebody ride by me and we got somebody up ahead. You stay off the street if you can. During the weekends, lots of people are on the street riding, but go to Playa Vista if I have the energy. And then I'll probably have to walk up the hill to get into Westchester if I decide to do that, and then to zip on back the back way through Playa Del Rey. So this could be like a huge 25-mile ride. I don't know if I'm capable of that. I know my helmet's really uncomfortable now, kind of like choking me off. and the headache does not feel good. And the jump bike blocking the street. He looked at me, which I'm glad. I'm really glad that I've got this this outfit that's highly visible now. Usually I'll go in the parking lot that's over there, but I missed the turn, and it's probably good I did, because we've got a car backing up and a car going in and a car going out, and she didn't even see me, didn't even look. Now I could be on the other side. The problem with that is you can't see what's going on behind you. The car's turning or coming up from behind, so I'm going in the wrong direction, but it makes it safer. Yeah, my neck is really tight. My shoulders are very tight. The helmet is driving me nuts. I would hate to be on a bike ride and you get sick or nauseous from eating something. And what are you gonna do? Throw up and get back on your bike, or have the runs and get back on your bike? I passed a bank and there's a security guard rambling on his cell phone. That's typical of bank guards. Got to get around this guy who's on his phone, like everyone else. Police helicopter up ahead and to my left. Normally see them on the road in Venice and Santa Monica. LAPD does not patrol Santa Monica, but they go from Pacific Palisades, West LA area, right over the ocean, or fly over the ocean, and they're always in and out of Venice because it's a toilet. So this is the hard part, the part that I do not like at all, the riding the streets and sidewalks part to get where I'm going. We're almost done. Very little foot traffic. Guys looking at me like, is that a police camera on your chest? I just saw that real estate sign. I'm not going to make any comments about lawsuits. What the heck is this guy doing? Unbelievable. Five more minutes and I'll be off this sidewalk in the street. Got to worry about cars coming in and out of the alley over here. Beautiful dog up ahead. Let's just get away from here. Okay, people, we are on Washington Boulevard at Pacific Avenue. Pacific Avenue goes all the way through Pacific Avenue goes all the way through Venice, and it's a dump. I'm waiting to see which way I'm going to turn, either right or straight. You know, like I say in all my videos, people move, they do not look. They're not aware, they just go. Okay, I just have to get off the street and then I'll be safe. Kind of safe. This parking lot during the week, I believe, is $24 for the day. We are off the street. We are now heading from Marina Del Rey into Venice. We'll probably hear some music soon and a lot of, oh boy, here we go, here we go. And so it starts, people. Things that we see all the time. Somebody riding without hands to look cool. Somebody on their cell phone. Somebody walking without looking. People taking over the bike path when it says bikes only. And soon we should have some music blasting. But it's a beautiful day right now. Santa Monica Mountains in the background. I'm doing good so far. Breathing is smooth. 11 miles an hour, 5 miles, 40-minute ride. My speed's not that great because I want to keep saying I'm not in shape, but I'm doing pretty darn good for not being in shape. I know it's only 5 miles, but and I'm definitely not going fast, but the breathing's okay. The tuchus is not that sore on the seat right now. Wrists are a little sore from leaning. Bike path is empty. It's empty now. When we get over towards Venice, it should be your typical loser town. And soon, I'm gonna go have another sip of juice. The new Hero Black 8 is out, but it doesn't look like it does anything that I would need compared to the Hero 7. I'm definitely glad I bought the Hero cam. I first bought it and I'm never going to use this, and I returned it without opening it. And it went on sale again and I bought it and kept it for a while, and then I opened it up and I kind of love it. Going to have another sip of juice. We'll see if the bottle tastes gross. It definitely does. Yuck. When you get out in this area, there's music everywhere. It's not as bad as on the weekends, but a lot of editing. It's usually why I just delete the audio track, so I don't have to screw with the cutting it in and out with the audio. But I'll leave it alone this time. We're gonna have to cut for the audio, I think, right now. Um, 9.9 miles an hour, so my over here for some reason. I'm not sure if it was the music. I mean, the last sip of juice. Somebody playing with the sand. Homeless person with a tent. You can't ride scooters in LA. I mean, in Santa Monica in LA. They don't have enough cops to enforce anything. So, music off. Audio back on. So at 9-10 miles an hour, I should be able to finish this ride in an hour one way, but that rarely happens. So far I'm doing good. I'm impressed. So this is Venice Beach. Ooh, that guy didn't seem too happy I was coming up from behind him. I thought he was going to swing and try to knock me down. Well, I had that second wind, but it's gone now. My legs are killing me. My goal is to just finish this ride, so if I have to go slow, that's okay. We'll get into Santa Monica soon. Be a whole different feeling. So the juice is good for me, but I wish that I had some food right now. Pump up that blood sugar. I'm gonna drink some of my salt sugar electrolyte water in a minute. I have no idea what they're building over here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's, would it be beach condos? I know the city wants to build lots of stuff, but I don't think they'd want to build it right on the ocean. People would not be happy with that. More stores, more markets, more stuff for the county, or the city, or the state. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get my water in a minute. Santa Monica, I'm trying to find the Ferris wheel. Are we in the city of Santa Monica yet? I'm gonna have to turn down the audio soon when we get to this food place. I don't want to lean down and get that water, so. We are now in the city of Santa Monica, and just the whole feel, the atmosphere, it just feels like it quiets down. I don't know why. I don't think it's me. It just feels quieter, like the tension goes away, the noise goes away, the stress and anxiety. It's just a different feeling. And it could be me. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit more energy now. I haven't had my water yet, but I'm feeling like I'm riding better. Sinuses are clear now. Head is opening up a little bit. Gonna have to cut in a minute for music over here at this building. There's the Ferris wheel out there. I'm gonna pull over and get some water. I really need to. Oh boy, 10 gulps of 10 gulps of electrolyte water. I'm trying to find a way to get out of this thing. Here it is. I like on the ground 2 eyes, and it says look left and right. No e-scooters painted on the ground. So let's see what happens. I just had that electrolyte water. Normally during the summer, I'd be riding harder. I maybe would be drinking more liquid, and I would probably have to go to the bathroom pretty soon. Right now I have no desire to go. It's kind of windy out here. I bought some cold weather leggings and sleeves for riding, but I didn't bring them. I didn't wear them. And it might have been good for a test today. Definitely if the weather was in the 60s, I would for sure need them, I think. Yeah, so far the water didn't help. I'm just dragging along here. When I get into Santa Monica, which I'm in now, I'm gonna pull over for about 5 minutes, and that should give me some recovery. Going into a lower gear, I'm just struggling. What the heck is this, a detour? Are they detouring? Fall risk, dismount bike? I haven't mounted my bike. I'm not that kind of person. A lot of construction going on. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do this on the weekend. Can you imagine bikes and people? Oh my God, that guy almost hit the person. And now he's laughing. Homeless person on the bench. Oh, I just got that burst of energy again. Off, audio off. Way home and watch some people exercising, maybe. Oh boy. So I don't get to ride through the wooden tunnel. Okay, now I feel a little better. That hot dog on a stick. I'm not much of a hot dog person. I could probably use something on my way home. It's just the thought of spending $6 or $7 on a hot dog. Okay, I gotta turn around. Straight ahead, we're gonna have the LAPD chopper right about now. I told you they'd be heading from West LA into Venice. Pacific Palisades into Venice. All right, let's pick a side, people. Oh, we do get to ride through the wooden tunnel. Oh, I'm the only person in this tunnel. There's nobody out here. Probably because it's the weekday and it's cool. It's definitely cool. And it's early still. Oh my goodness. I am exhausted. We've been riding for an hour. 11 miles an hour. I picked up a little bit. We've only done 8.5 miles. Let me see if I can go to Palisades. I'm going back and forth between, oh my God, is the camera being blocked by my jacket? Did I just ruin half my video? That's a possibility. I'm weaving in and out between exhaustion and some energy. About 5 minutes, I'm going to stop. I'm not feeling exactly all that great. A little bit of exhaustion, maybe a little bit of blood sugar, a little bit of tired. Riding for an hour. You just back off on my riding a bit. Calm the breathing. Lower the blood pressure, lower the heart rate a little. Guy's walking like he's a weightlifter, ready to attack. New Year's resolution to burn some pounds. Not another detour. I am beat. Ugh. Yeah, I really love this helmet. Oh, let's check this out. Oh yeah. I really love this helmet, but it just feels like it constricts my head all the time, which it does. I have no idea where I'm at now. I think I'm still in Santa Monica. Bump. If I get a flat tire out here, it's 11 miles of walking home. Oh, cut. Okay, we're back on. They smell. Yeah, I'm cranking out at, what, 8 miles an hour? I'm barely moving. I just need like 5 minutes off the bike. That's sad. Somebody broke the solar panel that's charging that thing up. Some person being a jerk just cost the taxpayers $1,000. Okay, this is that sign where it says fall risk, dismount your bike. Nobody is dismounting, but it's plastic, so I see what they're talking about. Your tire could slip on this thing and poof. You got a big board over here. Another board over there. Another long board over here. Uneven surface. Yeah, I'm just barely. Oh, this is the place that I normally stop to go to the bathroom. doing a slower pedal. I'm wearing the wrong glasses. I didn't put on the new glasses they gave me, so there's a lot of distortion in what I'm wearing. It's messing with my brain. Not another detour. I think I'm going to stop over here for 5 minutes. Change the battery. I don't really like this area. It's all closed off and you don't know who's behind here. This is not too safe. Definitely not going to stop over here. Oh, I can see how slippery that could have been on that turn. This must cost a fortune to put down. I have no idea what they're doing, but this went for, this went all the way down for a couple miles. I wonder if they're putting a sewer system in here or some plumbing. So I back way off on my riding speed. What am I doing? 7.2. Just trying to get the breathing calm so I feel a little better. Get a little more energy. Feels like I have a bunch of sand in my shoe. Nice speed. Weights. Oh, water bottle. I used to run a lot. I used to sprint a lot, but boy, does that screw up your knees. So I stopped. Where does this detour lead? To the right? My butt is not too happy. This has definitely slowed down my ride today, but that's okay. What the heck is this? I don't really like riding on wood. Okay, people, we've been riding for .8. We've been riding for an hour and 8 minutes. We're leaving Santa Monica. These guys have been sitting in here in their trucks for like the last 20 minutes. What the heck? Maybe they're on lunch. They're all sitting there on their cell phones and resting, doing their construction job. Okay, so there's a sign over there talking about what the construction thing is over here, I believe. Let's go find out what it says. So it says North Beach Trail improvements, safer trail for everybody. You can read that. How far down does this go? This is going to be finished September. It's going to be finished February of 2020 at Muscle Beach. It's going to stop at Venice Beach, where we saw this thing. Hopefully you can get this, you can read this. Create a separate walking path. That is a great thing. Improve the oceanfront walk, widen existing bike path, improve safety. Okay, I just drank all my juice and I have a little bit more energy now. So I think I've got enough to, I'm definitely burned out, no doubt about it. That's part of the problem. As I said, I'm not wearing the proper glasses, but that's okay. And oh, look at these concrete posts. It's kind of overcast, and overcast really screws with my brain. No desire to go to the bathroom. It's really weird. I'm not sweating at all. I didn't wear any sunscreen because the UV is very low today. I just passed 19.5. I remember somewhere at the beginning of the ride I was 11.5 around Marina Del Rey or Playa. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ow, ouch. These shorts are a little too tight. That hurt. That definitely hurt. So if you go further down, you'll get to Will Rider State Beach. Malibu. I don't think you can ride past Will Rider State Beach. So the ride is going good so far. I'm just really feeling it in the shorts area now. For some reason, everything is a little tight. Ow. So most of these eating places are open during the summer and probably on the weekends. Now they're open right now, but you don't have the music blasting and you don't have all the jerks. So I guess that's what the whole construction thing is to get the people off the bike path, and that's a good thing. I don't know how far down the camera is looking. I've got it pointed a little downward. I think the white buildings out there are Malibu. I'm probably going to turn. Oh, okay, so the Chevron station over here, this is Pacific Palisades. A lot of accidents happen out here on Sunset Boulevard. PCH. Most of the high-speed accidents, someone does not survive them. And if there's a pedestrian, they definitely don't survive. A lot of speeders out here. So I tell the story before in one of my videos, but somebody, ex-girlfriend, nightmare, lots of problems. And we were on a date. It was pouring rain. I had I believe a 72 Mustang. I don't know why that year pops in my head, but I think it was a 72 Mustang. And I had a flat tire. I ended up pulling into the gas station or into the parking lot next to it. There was a restaurant. It was nighttime. It was dark. I had really not changed too many car tires. Mustang had a scissors jack. She sat in the car because it was pouring. And I got out there and I jacked the car up and took the tire off. And luckily, it didn't hurt me, but the jack slipped and the car went slamming down on the brake drum. And somehow I was able to squeeze that jack into a little gap. And I jacked it up. I said jacked it up, up, up. I jacked it up. And then there's another LAPD chopper. I was able to get the jack underneath, jacked it up, got the bad tire underneath part of the car to hold it up so that I was able to reposition the jack and jack it up the way it needed to be. And got the tire on there. Needless to say, we definitely broke up. The street over here is Entrada. I don't really want to go that far, but I'm already here. Let's just go another 5 minutes until it ends. Oh, did I feel that in the legs, in the thighs. Woo, whoa, 65 miles an hour, and they almost killed each other. The problem was they were side by side. You don't stay side by side when you're doing 60 miles an hour. You leave yourself a way out. This is the first time in about 20 minutes that I've been able to move up the gear or move down the gear, whatever it is. I still don't know which way that should be said. The ride back is always easier than the ride going there. I think this is the end of the road for the bike path, unless you want to get on PCH, and you just heard what I said. Speeders, car accidents, a lot of people not surviving. So I've gone a lot further than I thought I was going to go. This is the end of LA City. We're probably in LA County right now. No, we're very close to being in LA County. Malibu. Leaving LAPD's area soon and going into LA Sheriff. Let me lower that gear again. I'm hurting, I tell you. I am feeling this ride. Whew! Yikes. It's weird, as I said, because I'm not really sweating. Beautiful Prius red. Is that a Prius? Plug-in Prius, Prius Prime. I just have no strength, which I say on a lot of my rides, but this one I just don't have it. So, to the right, you see those homes up there. A lot of this area was on fire a couple months ago. A lot of this area, they had firemen out here staging. See the fire? That's a lifeguard truck. They had the fire department staging out here. Some of these hills burned all the way down to the ocean, to the road. I thought there was a sign here somewhere that said get off your bike. It's further up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to U-turn it here, fill up the fountain, fill up the water bottle, The other place didn't have a good water fountain. I'm gonna suck down that water if the fountain works. And I'll get out of here. Go home. Maybe. How's the fountain look? Worthless. Thank you, City of Los Angeles, for making the water fountain shoot out 1/4 of an inch. And the other water fountain doesn't work at all. This is the city of LA. This is the city of Los Angeles that's worried about spending millions of dollars on the homeless, and they can't even fix a water fountain. They do not care. You get onto the South Bay, Redondo, Torrance, Hermosa. Some of the fountains might be plugged, but most of them are working. Done 11.5 miles. We're an hour and a half in. I guess that's not too good. 11 miles, that's like 7 miles an hour. 6 miles an hour, that's sad. Back on the ride. I should do better going home, but I am burned out. I always say that I'm going to have food at home, so when I do a bike ride I can carry something with me, but I buy that food and then I eat all of it in a day or two. I eat all my 48 packages of nuts. I can't believe it's been an hour and a half to get out here. Which is sad, this is 11 miles. Most regular bike riders would crank this out in half an hour, 45 minutes. And I'm still trying to get a little bit of energy so I feel normal and right. What did I have for breakfast? Nothing really healthy. And I was super dehydrated when I started. So I just don't want to burn myself out and exhaust myself so I end up hurt. I got 11 miles to ride home. Maybe more. Riding at 17 miles an hour. Fastest I've ridden all day, and it's also downhill and I'm coasting. I should not be coasting, I should really be pedaling to try to use this to my advantage. And I'm just burned out. Probably go home and eat and sleep. I should have removed my helmet when I was stopped. Probably would have made me feel better. So we're doing 13 miles an hour. That's twice what I was doing before. So maybe that will get me home in 45 minutes instead of an hour and a half. Probably not. I'll slow down. Like right now. It is definitely cold out here. It's cooling down. It's supposed to be warmer in the afternoon. There's a heavy-duty cold breeze Maybe it would have made sense to take that special legging, sleeving, arming stuff I bought for cool air. Well, she's riding with a short sleeves. What are we gonna do here? You can see how those jerks over there saw what was going on, but would any of them single file? No. That is why they're doing this project now. It's going to be a walk and a bike area. My guess is the problem is going to be the people are going to walk across the bike path to get to the walk area, and it's going to be a zoo. So I'm just waiting to see if I get a burst of energy. Or if that exhaustion goes away. Or if I perk up. Considering I have not been on the bike in 3-4 months, 2-3-4 months, I'm happy that I was even able to do a 12-mile ride one way so far. It's going to be 20 some miles by the time I'm done. It's cold out here. It gets cold when your body's exhausted also. And it gets cold when you're not at your best and you're tired and you're a little sweaty. So you're a little warm. Oh, that hurt my butt. You're a little warm and then you got the sweat on you. So it's hot, cold, hot, cold. 19 and a half miles. We're back to that, 19. So I got about 8-9 miles to go. I don't know. Then I got a ride to get home. After I turn off the camera. Where's the detour? I'm trying to look. I'm trying to find out where it's at. To the right. Does this person even see that I'm here? Does she see that I'm here? No, she doesn't. Totally oblivious. Wow, did it just get cold. Whew, it got cold. She's looking at her phone. Doesn't even give a damn that I'm riding my bike. Where the hell am I going? I think I wanted to go in the other direction. I don't think this is my detour. But that's okay. I wasn't paying attention. You got a nice view of the ocean. You see that area way down there? That's where I'm heading, I think. I don't know if that's Catalina. It's probably Catalina. I don't know if that's the beach area that I'm going to. I thought she was barefoot for a second. Oh my God, this could give you a stomach ache. Between the vibration going up your sack and your canal. Whew! This is a bumpy ride. And those people are using, oh my God, this is terrible. This is so gross. This is really bumpy. I'm slowing down a little just to get rid of the bumps. Enough to make you nauseous. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a back road, so
Look at those orange shoes. He's got a nice pace. This is so gross. I got my butt up in the air so I don't feel the penetration of the vibrations. Up. We're almost done. Oh, look at this. You can hear it. Okay, so I'm 10 minutes into the ride from when I started back. I would like to be done with this ride in half an hour, which is doable if I just had any energy. And it's getting cold out here. It's cool. You can see those few airplanes, I think, to the right, taking off from LAX, going over the ocean. And that hill over there, not the one to the far right, if you can see that, but the one that I'm looking straight at, that's where I'm heading. I'm heading to the left side of that hill, of that mountain. Yeah, they've really increased the width of this path. My wrists are so sore. Oh. Ugh. So it's only about 9 miles away. If I go 3 miles an hour, that should be 27 minutes. That's why I don't understand the numbers. I'm not going that slow. We're in Santa Monica now. Pop the gears up there. Try to gain a little time. Ow! My buttocks is not happy. I really do not understand how women are able to ride a bike. I would think the pain alone would be way too much. What's this guy digging? Oh, breaking up the concrete, digging down, bumping it, bumping it, bumping it, bump, thump. So they're completely breaking up the bike path. I guess it's opened again. I didn't see the detour sign, I don't know. And I should be able to crank this out really fast. And then I'll decide which way I'm gonna go. I'd love to go into Playa Vista, but that's another half an hour out of the way. And then that means driving through Westchester, which is more out of the way. And the weather's cold, and I'm dehydrated, and I'm hungry, and I'm tired, and I bought a whole bunch of batteries for the GoPro. I bought a second GoPro, and then I thought, what the heck do I need this stuff for? I only need one. I don't need two. So I took it back. But when I had the second camera, before I opened it up, I went out and I bought I think 6 more batteries. I don't know what I bought. So I have a whole bunch of batteries for the GoPro and a whole bunch of memory cards. There's the LAPD chopper above. I'm riding right into the wind, and it is cool out here. It's definitely in the 60s, low 60s, with a good wind breeze here. I'm gonna have to do another one of those detours soon. When I started doing these rides, it was taking me 3 to 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours to do a 14-mile ride. I just don't have what a lot of other people have. I seem to have the endurance. I just don't have the energy or the... I don't have the energy, that's it. What's this person stopping for? Oh my God.
Got like literally he's like
Watch where you're going. Why is this City of Santa Monica truck here? I thought we're in LA. Maybe we're still in Santa Monica. You got a truck behind you.
seeing them like every maybe 6 months.
Yep, that was me. Totally clueless. What's this guy gonna do? Ah! There we go. Beaches. They just do not care. I gotta get over to the bike path in a minute. I didn't see that they opened it up again. I keep missing all the detour signs that things are open. Come on, come on, come on.
It's not a big deal. Oh, is it too hard?
No, it is not too hard. I think I'm still in SM. I believe I'll be in LA soon. Now I'm starting to build up my energy, doing 15 miles an hour. 20 minutes since I left. Don't cross, don't cross. Instead of looking to the left where she's going to have to cut the people off, she's looking to the right. I don't know why people do that, but they do. Most people do that. Extremely dehydrated. What is she doing? She's bent over. He's bent over, shooting the world a big butt. Beach cafe. It's gonna take me forever to edit this audio. I think we're leaving the city of Santa Monica now. Oh boy. Yeah, so much for the 15 miles an hour. That just disappeared. Another homeless sleeping on the beach. You know, none of us want to get in that position of being homeless. A lot of these people, bad life decisions. Some people, they just didn't have a choice. You get fired, you get laid off, you have a medical problem. Things happen. You didn't plan well financially, or you did and something fell apart. A lot of these people are, this is just who they are. This is the lifestyle they've lived underground for a long time, hiding, not holding jobs and doing their little, their drug life. There is some mental illness, there's no doubt about that. Ronald Reagan kind of messed up the whole thing with not providing money anymore for mental problems. So, and the cities can't afford it now. Okay, we've got the one person without hands again as we're going home. But I gotta say, if I was in that position, I certainly would not be sleeping out on the beach where it's freezing and where you can get beat up and mugged and attacked and assaulted. Oh, my butt hurts. I wouldn't be living in the parks where you've got other people. I'd find a place where I could hide and stay out of sight. And if I could, I'd try to find a way to either clean up the area where I was at, sweep it up, get a job, get somebody to give me food or money in exchange for keeping the parking lots in the neighborhood clean.
You do much cardio?
So we are in Venice right now, oceanfront walk, bikes only. Look at this to the right. Look how filthy this is. Nasty. Stolen carts, stolen everything. I mean, I've been riding for about 25 miles, and I'm probably half done with this ride now, which would mean that it would be an hour's ride. Why did the watch say an hour and a half? I know I stopped a little bit and I slowed down and I had a walk before I started. Pretty much lives over Venice during the daytime. It could be a media chopper. No, it's LAPD.
It's the goddamn Wiley bird!
Did you hear that guy? He said it's the GD Wiley bird. Yep, these people are nuts out here. Cut for music. So I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go with this whole thing. I'll know in about 10 minutes. There's the bird, there's the helicopter up ahead. So I'll know in a few minutes. Cut for music. Now we're okay. My right knee is a little sore. I'm definitely tired. Oh, that was not good braking on one wheel. Audio back on. We're almost done. So no cut for music. Thank you. She had a heavy accent like she was a tourista. No music. I think we're almost done. We're almost at half an hour since I started back. So I did in about an hour, in half an hour what it took me an hour to do. Oh my God. Thank you for coughing and not covering your mouth. Very nice. No hands again. And if she hits a rock, she's going straight down on her face. Got the lifeguard tower over there. Am I almost done? I don't remember it going this far before. I do not remember it going this far. Are we done? Does it end here? I think it ends here. I have never gone this far before. Is this the new construction? Or am I just mixed up? I could be mixed up. Yeah, I think I'm mixed up. Oh, my wrists are so sore. Yeah, we're going where we should. I'm just a little mixed up, I think, right now. I don't remember going this far. I thought that was the road where the parking lot was. Maybe. No, it's we got this. The parking lot's got to be up here. It'd be nice if they would extend this all the way through. I don't think they can. Past the marina, so you don't have to ride on the streets. Yeah, there's the lot up there. My butt is sore, my crotchal is sore. Look where you're going.
Yo, the screen's not working.
Whoa. I am totally lost. What are the rates right now? Lock it, hide it, keep it. Don't back up in front of me. What's this person doing over here? Oh my God. $22, $19, everyone's crossing. It is cold out here. It is cold. I just want to get off the road. It's a busy road. It's late. It's not late, but it's overcast. It's cold. People aren't paying attention. There's a lot of traffic. And we're in the middle of Fool Land. Channel 4. I'm sure they were happy to see somebody doing a thumbs up. Media is getting a lot of abuse because of Crazy Man. And his cult of puppets. I don't think I'm going to make this light. Got 22 seconds. 19, come on, make your turn. You're blocking my way. I'm way too close to the traffic. Another 2 blocks, LAPD SUV, another 2 blocks and I'll be off this street. I did it. I did the ride. I didn't think I could. I saw a guy yesterday, he's in his 70s, told me he won't get on a bike unless he does an 80-mile ride. I said, how the heck can you go 80 miles? I can barely go 20. I wanted to zip on up there, but she is walking. So we'll get off the road in a minute. I was going to zip on the sidewalk, but I think I'll stay here. I got a big gap between the cars. Very little traffic. I'll be turning where they are, and we'll be done. Oh, does my left wrist hurt? Whew, is it sore? That was the wrong gear to go in. Now I'm slowing way down, 8 miles an hour. Oh, this left wrist is so sore. No guitar for a while. I'm just resting it on the handlebar now. It hurts. We go in a lower gear. I want to get some water. Oh, does this arm hurt? What's today? Oh, I was gonna go and Playa Vista and stop somewhere, but I think they're closed. And since they are closed, that changes the whole detour plan, which changes the exhaustion outcome, which shortens the bike ride and the mileage I'm going to do, and it gets me home sooner. Oh boy, am I beat. So I guess that turns out to be a good thing. We are at 18 miles. Oh my goodness, I thought I was going to be doing like a 20 to 24 mile ride. I'll tell you, my tush is not happy. Tush malush. The exhaustion, I don't have a lot of energy, but I'm not exhausted like when I started out. Both wrists are very sore, very painful. Ow, boy, both wrists are so sore. They're tight. Maybe from the guitar, maybe from sleeping on them, maybe from the bike ride, maybe from the keyboard, and burned out. Must be a personal trainer. That sounds to me like it's a power skateboard because he's really moving fast. We're almost at the library, heading back. Then I'll ride through the back of Marina Del Rey onto the bike path. Oh, am I so sore. I'm just so sore. All of me, from the butt to the back is okay. The butt and the wrists are, well, I don't remember that being here. That little exercise machine thing there. Yeah, just cut it all down. Take that tree out of here. That's the problem. There's so many big trees, and they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to trim these trees over and over instead of just getting that saw and going bye-bye tree. Oh, does that feel good to stand up and get my butt off the seat. I've only got like 20 more minutes. I'm going to try to keep going and not change the battery. Hopefully I don't lose the file. I don't have that much more to go to get home or before I shut off the camera. Look how fast these people are going, right to a red light. And she's gonna go through. Watch it. Unbelievable. That makes YouTube tonight. Yep. Look at that license plate, 7 PDM 117. Almost ran him over. And he was not looking. Had I not said that, he wasn't looking and she wasn't looking. That would have been a hit. So I just saved a life today. Ah, yes. I don't really want to be in this parking lot. I mean, on the sidewalk, but I'll cut across. At least he's okay. That was close. That was very close. So if anybody got to that point of the video and saw me save a life and you want to donate to me, I would be more than welcome and happy to take a donation for life saving. What the heck do I cut across? The problem is she pushed the light because she wanted to make the light instead of stopping. And then when she got out there, she should have stopped. But she didn't want to because she panicked. And she didn't see him at all because she was not looking. And he was looking around except where he was going. Very close. Very, very close. So the bike ride turned out to be a good thing today. We live in a something nation. Somebody always scribble something about the country on this little walkway here. I am still tired and exhausted, but I'm glad I was there at that intersection just now. So if you witnessed that on the video, give me a shout out with a comment. He really should have flagged me to go a long way back. He should have just flagged me and said cross. But he's a jerk like most of the drivers out here. Rude as can be. Rude, rude, rude. Oh my goodness. How am I going to get home? Don't blow this dust in my face. Whew. I am beat. Man. Oh, another butt jolt. Ow. I can't wait to get home and get in that shower. I know my little lady, my dog, wants to go for a walk. Where the heck am I? I'm just like so tired now. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking or doing. I know she wants to go for a walk, but I think I'll hit the shower first. I should do the walk so I don't freeze when I get out of the shower. Oh my God, am I beat? I think I want to ride the sidewalk. I am tired. But some idiot's got some scooters blocking the sidewalk. If that happens in my neighborhood, I throw them on the lawn. Sidewalks are meant for pedestrians. Look at that. This is the company Bird. They are taking over the whole sidewalk. And the county allows that. Well, they don't allow it, but they don't do anything about it. All of those should be confiscated. Oh, cut for audio. Okay. We're 2 hours and 17 minutes into this ride. Not bad, I'm impressed. Oh, my butt. It's not so much my butt as my wrists are so painfully sore. And I can feel the tightness goes all the way from the forearm into the elbow. Oh. Doing some stretching. Ow. I tell you people, I know if somebody's gonna hit you, they're gonna hit you. But they'll hit you if they don't see you. Well, that woman, she didn't see that guy over there. So nothing would have helped except me talking. But I bought an extremely bright fluorescent vest jacket that I am using today for the first time. And I'm very happy that I have it on because I know you can see me from far, far away. My right knee, yeah. Why would you fix your car up so it sounds like a butt? Oh, I just stood up. The seat is so sore. I am in so much pain. From the butt to the elbows, to the wrists. Breathing is very calm. I'm not gasping for air. I'm not even exhausted. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm on autopilot. I'll be glad to get off this bike and walk home in a few minutes. I will never know how people do 80-mile rides. I'm not on the kind of bike for that, though. Handlebars are different, but I don't like to lean forward. I really just want to get off the bike and walk for 5 minutes. Where am I going? See, I told you I'm half asleep. It's a good thing that place is closed, but even if they weren't closed, oh my God, I just had to put it in a regular gear, a low gear, or a comfortable gear, so I could pedal. Even if they weren't closed, I think I would just head on home. I don't think I am capable of another hour of this or any more distant riding today. My watch just showed, I don't know if it showed the time. I'm doing 9 miles an hour, which seems like nothing now. Before, it seemed like I could barely do 9. Now, it just seems like I just want to go home. So thanks for listening to me complain as we went on this beautiful ride together. First ride of the year. Hoping for many more. I don't think this is going to help me lose any poundage today. Probably go home and eat some ice cream, have a milkshake. I bought some Breyer's coffee ice cream, hoping that it would be really good. Not really good. I made 2 milkshakes yesterday and they didn't last too long on me. There you go. Breyer's is not the best. Breyer's and Dreyer's, best ice cream out there now is Haagen-Dazs. And it's worth the money. But yesterday I got cheap and I didn't want to spend that extra money. And so I got Breyer's, which is garbage. But tonight, I'm going to have that milkshake. It's beautiful out right now. It's cold. It's cold like it was in, Santa Monica's usually colder and windier. Somebody just said, ow. And I am really sore. Nine and a half miles an hour. I'm just doing a slow coast on a very easy gear, just so I can get home. I'm standing up, trying to take some pressure off the butt. What is it about all these large and in charge women everywhere you look? I think they said on the news last week that in another 10 years, 50% of the US will be extremely obese, which means 100 pounds overweight. 50% of the country. Everybody is just a moo. And that seems to be a typical thing when you're dealing with war, or when you're dealing with stress, or a lot of negativity, or hopelessness. That's when people eat a lot of junk food and comfort food. Okay, we got that other. We had no hands riders today. I am barely moving. 7.9. I just don't have it right now. There's nothing more gross than a woman with tattoos on her. Yuck. It's bad enough nowadays that women don't take pride in their looks or their clothing or anything about them. It's me, the large and in charge, accept me for who I am, don't judge me. But then you start putting on all this freak makeup and these humongous eyebrows they paint on that look nasty. Look like somebody put a paint roller across the top of their forehead. Let's watch this. Oh, and he stops. Come on, come on, come on. You're on video. You're on video. I think he sees me. Is he going to make a Yui? Because he saw that I was recording. And that's all she wrote. I could barely get on the bike. Ow. Okay, that was a dumb thing stopping, because when I got back on the bike, I just about ripped out my hip socket. There's an airplane up ahead. I don't know if you can see it. Trying to lift up the strap a little. Not my bra strap, my camera strap. This guy's going out to fish for lunch. Gonna buy some fish sticks in the ocean. Between all the diesel and the homeless junk in here and the needles and the people that go to the bathroom and the beach, on the beach over here, I wouldn't touch anything in this water, even if it was cooked. No dogs on leash. That includes the ones with the big painted eyebrows and the tattoos. Now, don't tell me that I got a bad attitude. I have a wonderful attitude. There's 11 and a half. Remember that 19 and a half we passed a long time ago? So I'm not sure if the camera has gone off or not. Hopefully I have a few minutes left. I'm going to power down when I get to the hill. It's been a fun ride, people. Okay, I'm gearing up a little so I can get this over with. If somebody got to this point, is it high gear or low gear when it's really easy to pedal up a hill? When it's really easy to pedal up a hill, are you in high gear or low gear?